Alright, so this is floor 68. Looks like we got a wizard here, which is annoying already. Let's see what he's got with him. Ah, just a few more. Alright, that's not so bad. Alright, so this is floor number 69. Let's see, we've got a Frost Piranha, thankfully. I'm actually kind of glad to see these guys. That last battle went pretty badly. Vivian got confused. The tower falling from the left thing happened again, and confused her and caused her to do a Shade Fist on Mario, which kind of sucked. But as you can see, I'm down below half. I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, I've got a level up heal coming in 11 floors, so I'll probably use a few star powers in between to keep myself a little bit more alive, but I'm not worried about it. Alright, so here we are at floor number 70. Awesome. Okay, so there's only 30 more to go. We get a double dip P, which is the actually probably less useful version. I don't know, it just depends on if you... I guess it's good to have Mario attack and your partner use items, but whatever. Alright, so let's go on down, and we are now in the 70s. I think here we're going to start to see, yeah, some more variations of enemies we haven't seen before. Remember, this is a variation of the wizard, and the wizards we first encountered in Chapter 8, so we didn't really have a chance to discover any of their variants. And there's also a Dark Koopa Troll here, which is kind of a pain. But I really want to deal with those guys first. Spring Jump is actually not a bad idea, because it will take them out, I think. Yes. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's the only attack we have that will take them out with one hit. Aside from, of course, some of the star powers, but... Oh, man, I thought that would kill him. I guess not. Oh, God, that laser is so annoying. That does so much damage. Man, Mario's taking a little bit of a beating here. It might be time for a sweet feast. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm going to. So, yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. Like I've said before, it's you can use your star powers and not really have to worry about it too much, especially if you're at the level I'm at and have as many people in the crowd as I do, because at 200, if you do stylish attacks, you gain about, like, half of a, like, container. I don't know what to call it, but half of a circle, like, with the stylish attack, so... I don't know about if the Exons do. I think the Toads give you the most. Dry Bones don't give you any, if I remember correctly. But yeah, let's go ahead and see here. It can also be kind of hard to see the enemy's attack. Yeah, see exactly half. So, it's not really that big of a deal to use some star power. Just don't use it too much, you know. But now that we flipped this guy over, he's pretty much harmless. We've encountered Dark Koopa Trolls before. He was actually the rank before the champion in the Glitz Pit, so... kind of neat to be seeing him here again. I think he's got 20 HP as well. I might be mistaken about that, but... Alright, so yeah, as you can see, we're getting into the almost top-tier enemies. Believe it or not, there are... like, see, this is only level 71, so there's still plenty of opportunity for more new variations to show up. So yeah, it starts to get a little bit more difficult around here. Thank goodness for this, actually, because I'd really like to skip most of this if I can. So let's... I've actually encountered him quite a lot more than I did. I practiced this last week. I think I put a post on Twitter about it if you want, if you read it, but I did actually practice this last week, and I literally only encountered him like once in the entire thing. It was such a pain, but... Okay, so we've got 3 Dark Koopa Trolls here. Seems like that would be a pretty big deal, but actually these guys stay flipped over for a pretty long time, if I remember correctly, so I'm pretty much just going to use Mario to kind of, you know, go down the line and flip them over as much as I can. So yeah, these guys, it just kind of takes a little while. It's not really difficult. Alright, and as you can also see, my star power is completely refilled now, so I've got another sweet feast at my disposal if I need it. So yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Your star power restores pretty quickly down here, so that's not that big of a deal too. It's much better to try to use star power than to use like a healing item, because I think I only have 3 Ultra Shrooms at this point, so you know, I'd obviously much rather save that for you know, something more important when I can use star power instead. Alright, it's also worth noting that at this point I'm a little bit over 1 hour at level 79. My video recording time says 1 hour and 3 minutes, so it wasn't in the last floor, but probably the one before it where I went over that mark. So I've actually been here quite a while. I'm not sure exactly where the video count is at. I'm not keeping track of it, but yeah, these guys again, spring jump is probably a good idea. So I'm going to do it. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably going to use another Sweet Feast again soon. My HP is getting a little bit down there, but this is level 80, which means we are 80% of the way done. That's the good thing about having 100 floors, is you can just say that's how many percent it is. But in this chest here, we get the Bump Attack. Bump into weak foes to defeat them without battling. Pretty good badge if you want to save some time, but if they're weak foes, then, you know, you shouldn't have a problem just, like, battling them or running away or something. So that's kind of just a time-saving one. We've actually seen this thing before. You may not remember it, but... yeah, okay. Yeah, these guys can be a little bit tough. We actually encountered one of them when we were going in that room with the 3 shine sprites. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about or not, but we uncovered it with Flurry. And, oh wow, yeah, okay. These guys are a little bit tough. They have quite a bit of HP. I'm definitely going to be using my Sweet Feast here, especially if I, like, miss blocking attacks. My HP is actually getting dangerously low at this point. So yeah, time for a heal. We still got 6 more floors before, yeah, before we get that heal, so definitely want to keep myself alive until then. I'm really going to try to avoid using, like, an Ultra Shroom if I don't have to. Oh no, why does it keep doing this to me? I swear, every single time. Oh, look how many I've missed. Worst Sweet Feast ever? Quite possibly. Man, 10 HP is crap. Alright, I'm going to have Bobber use Bob-omb-Bast. I haven't really been using any FP up to this point, so I think it's probably a good idea to start unloading with it. That 7 damage is good. Whoop. Alright, yeah, let's just keep blocking here. This is actually kind of a tough battle. I forgot just how tough these guys were. I think I underestimated them when I saw them the first time, too. Okay, so let's see what a bomb does. I don't think it'll kill it. No. Oh, actually it does. Alright, good. Oh, yeah, thanks for the water, buddy. I was warm. I needed that. Okay, yeah, so man, that took off a lot more of my HP than I would have liked it to. I probably should have appealed with Mario on that turn and then let Bobbery take it out so I could have 5 SP again for the next battle. That's that actually would have been the better option, but I might have to use Sweet Feast again. Let's see, this is just 81, so we still got a little ways to go. The enemies are going to start getting pretty tough. As you can see, I didn't point it out before. Ooh, mover, huh? Alright, I think I'll take this guy up on his offer. We should still see pretty much all the enemies. I mean, that's the advantage of having 10 floors. If you skip 5, you only skip half of it, so, I mean, there's still going to be a few more floors with enemies. Ooh, yeah, alright, this guy. This is kind of interesting. Let's see, I think Koops is probably the only thing that can do anything here. And this is actually a bad idea, because we've seen these guys before, not exactly this variant. Oh, wow, okay, they don't. That's different. But we saw them in Schwank Fortress, where if you walked up to them with a hammer, they would actually put their spikes out and stab you. That was like the very, very early variant. We had an attack item deal with them back then. We don't have that luxury here. Well, actually, I guess we do, but I prefer not to have to. Yeah, and they have quite a bit of attack as well. I'm going to get off another Sweet Feast. I know we've seen this like 3 times now, but I really, really want to avoid using that Ultra Shroom. Oh, it's weird seeing Koops' face. I don't think I've ever done this with Koops out before. It's just so weird seeing that. Oh, good, I missed that Poison Mushroom. Ooh, and that one, too. I missed the big Mario face, though. Alright, there we go. That's some good recovery. Alright, now we are definitely in business. We can let my SP recover some, too. You know, I use SP interchangeably a lot, it seems, for, like, experience and for star points, star power points, SPP, I don't know. Hopefully you guys know which one I'm talking about. You should, I think, but... Yeah, we don't even have 2 at this point. I have enough for a sweet treat, but, you know, 5 HP, what good is that? Whew, alright. I gotta admit, I'm getting a little bit tired here. 80-something floors in, a little over an hour in. Alright, so we've got a new variation of the Piter here. Let's bring up Vivian, I think. Oh, get back down here. You can get a jump first attack on him. I've done it before, but... ooh, and look at this. It's a regular piranha. I think that's the first one we've ever seen. Just a piranha plant. I don't think we've seen any of those so far. We've seen a bunch of variants. I think we saw the first one back in Chapter 2, I think, was the gray one, the monochrome one. And we saw the poison jungle piranha. And then we saw the frost piranha. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are kind of interesting. They like to, as you can see, sort of space their attacks out kind of weird. But if you can block them, they don't do very much damage. So they're actually probably one of the better enemies to be fighting around here. They do have quite a bit of health, though, but that's kind of expected at this point, you know? Yep, and sometimes he only spits 1, which does more damage. I'd rather him spit all 3. I seem to do better with those, but whatever. Alright, so Vivian's going to take it out on this turn. We've gotten a lot of star power back. Let's see, will that make 5? Ooh, yeah, okay, we got 5 again, good. And we're also about to get that level up here, so might be going a little crazy with FP here in the next few. Ooh, got some good recovery after battle, too. That doesn't happen very often. Alright, normal piranha plant again. It's kind of funny seeing those, you know, it's like the ultimate iteration of those guys. Just the regular one is like the final one. It's kind of cool. Alright, yeah, this is a pretty easy battle. The normal piranha plants aren't too bad. They do have a little bit of extra offense. They'll definitely get through my Defend Plus and damage dodges. Whoa, holy crap, almost missed that. But we'll see. I just want to see how much they do, and then I'll cut it out. Oh yeah, 4. Okay, that's pretty decent. Might be worth trying to Super Guard if you can. That's actually a lot more damage than I was expecting. So. Oh wow, oh my gosh, he threw me an Ultra Shroom. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Man, I swear I have never had anybody toss me an Ultra Shroom in battle before. That's crazy. Alright, so we're at level 90. This is the home stretch, the final 10 floors. We've got a very well-timed level up heal, actually. 2 floors into the final 10. You couldn't really ask for a much better time. I've also got 4 Ultra Shrooms now, thanks to that Toad, 4 Jam and Jellies. We're pretty much good to go. I've also got 2 Life Shrooms on hand, which I want to try to avoid using, of course, if I don't have to. And here is yet another variation of the Wizard. For some reason, they like messing with these guys. Probably because they are very hard enemies. So, we've also got a new enemy, Poison Puff, which I'm not going to deal with right now because they can be alright starting out. I really want to deal with this guy, though. As you can see, getting that first strike and then a spring jump still doesn't take him down. This guy is tough, and he's got a lot of defense. 1 damage, I think that means either 4 or 5 defense, I'm not sure. 3 damage with that, and 3 damage with that. Yeah, these guys are doing quite a bit of damage at this point, so... actually, I'm glad he attacked Vivian there. Okay, are you dead yet, man? Come on. You pretty much have to do a spring jump. Actually, Piercing Blow, now that I think about it, would be a good idea. That just didn't cross my mind before. Probably because I'm really tired, but... Alright, so yeah, Poison Puffs pretty much do the same thing that their predecessors do. They mostly charge, but they can also, like, charge up and attack and spit out poison gas at you, which is actually very damaging. They have quite a bit of HP. I think it's 15... or at least somewhere in that range, so they can be a little bit tough to deal with, but still definitely manageable. I'm going to have to heal here again soon. I've been doing that a lot, but yeah, down to 10. In fact, you know what, I'm actually going to do that right now, because after the next battle, I'm going to get the level up heal, so I'm going to Sweet Feast and just do the rest of this and meet you guys on the next floor.